Hey guys, this is Pops Reviews, and here I am making a video of just gonna do some bootlegs, show off some bootlegs, and just maybe talk about my channel. Hope you guys can see me. This is the first time I'm kind of showing myself on camera since probably one of my first videos. So um, this is me. This is Pops. Uh, so aka Haas, if you guys know me from the Phil Singer convention group. And I just wanted to maybe just do a little video today, go over some bootlegs I received, and it's a day on which WWE Chairman Vince McMahon retired today, so it's kind of a weird day kind of thing as far as wrestling goes, and I just thought I would show off some stuff I got and maybe do an overview of actually my channel, maybe where it's going, or maybe what you guys would like to see in future. I do this channel out of fun. I'm not looking to make any big money off this channel or anything like that. I mean, if it was to go that way, great. But I mean, I'm just having fun and just doing reviews and playing games and that type of thing, things I like. So um, I'll go back to that after with that all being said here. But let's talk about some cards I got for Legends of Wrestling. As you guys know, I love playing this game, Legends of Wrestling, made by Phil Singer Games, and it's a great game. They have all kinds of wrestlers on their website. I encourage you, if you want to get into that game, if you are a fan of wrestling, that you just go over to philsingergames.com, and they have all types of sets for Legends of Wrestling, Indies, and even their original Champions of the Galaxy line, which is their original line that's like kind of like comic book characters wrestling. So it's a very very cool system, and it's all interchangeable again within their system that they have. You could cross match up characters and that type of thing. So yeah, it's very cool. Now, that being said, too, they have a the game, the way I see the game, I picture the game is like it's like a Fire Pro Wrestling. If you're a video game player, where you have like just oodles and oodles amounts of wrestlers that you could choose from, and then you could make your own leagues and cross match up guys from different organizations and stuff like that. And just the roster of wrestlers that they have is just incredible already, just within on their site alone. Now, this is all licensed wrestlers, guys that have given their permission that they do on their actual site. So that's all you're going to get on their site. Now, if you want to get go further into the game, and you're not finding the wrestlers that um, you love, or want to have in your organization, there are ways. If you go onto the Phil Singer boards, if you become a registered member, you can contact other members on there, and they'll be able to hopefully help you and guide you in the right direction of getting characters or other wrestlers. So and I'll come back to that as well as a point. But anyways, but I wanted to show off some stuff I just received recently. Now there's a channel out there, Legends of Wrestling. A promoter named Carl Zilla runs that channel, and it's just an awesome channel. He is a very I've talked to him at the last convention that they had, Phil Singer Games, the Galacticon, and he is just an awesome guy to talk to. I think he's probably well respected within the Phil Singer community, and very passionate about wrestling. And I was fortunate enough; I was one of two guys on his channel at the time, supporting his channel, and I won a contest on his channel. So I just wanted to show you what he sent me, and I was so impressed, just flattered that he sent me some extra stuff here. Originally, what I think I was supposed to get from him was this card here. This is a Bobby Davis card. For you guys that don't know who Bobby Davis is, he was a manager of Nature Boy Buddy Rogers, and one of the probably first managers, I'm thinking, in wrestling back in those days. So um, and Carl gave me permission to be able to show off these cards on the channel and that. And one thing I will say in doing this as well is that this is a game. I understand. There's probably legalities with maybe certain wrestlers, that type of thing. But um, you know, this is a game that I think is probably starting to blow up in a sense of more people getting involved and wanting to maybe just learning about it for the first time. And I mean, for myself, I had heard about the game back when, but just only recently, just seeing the different art for the game, like the art for some of these cards is just beautiful art. Now this particular art is not the guy who is part of the game. I'm not sure where Carl got this art from, but it's still beautiful. This is still, just a very, very good likeness of Bobby Davis, and just beautiful art in itself. Um, so yes, and I think it's just it's good to get the word out there about all these different guys who make these bootleg cards, make very high quality bootleg cards, whether they're sending it in a PDF or actually mailing you the cards. It's just awesome. The community's been awesome. I've just fell in love with this community and this game. It's just incredible. So, anyways, going back to what Carl had sent me here. So he sent me a Bobby Davis card. Now this was what I originally was supposed to get here, and then Bobby Davis, he actually has some stuff on the back here where he's able to. He has a Stractor rating of 7, and then he's actually able to interfere on offense and defense for the wrestler. So that's a unique mechanic that he has. No, I don't think any other managers or anybody else has that type of mechanic. So this is a very, very cool card. So thank you again, Carl. And what he also was originally sending, I believe, too, was a couple charts here. So I have a chart for original Texas Death Match chart, and on the back they're both double sided, and over the top rope battle royal chart. So that's pretty cool. And I also got a Fans Riot chart, double sided, and it's both, I think, the same on both sides. So thank you, Carl, for that. But not only did Carl send these things, that would have been awesome in itself enough already, but he sent me some of these other cards that he has here. And this first card I saw on top here was this Kerry Von Erich card, and I was like, wow, this is awesome. The Texas Tornado. This is more Kerry Von Erich, probably from his world class days, but now I could use Kerry Von Erich in my leagues. This is so cool, and he's not someone in the Phil Singer's roster yet, or who knows if they get him in their roster. But that you know that there's people out there, a community out there that's willing to make these cards and make up for some of these other wrestlers is awesome. That just totally makes the game even more fun. So he has his back, and then Carl has a little logo that that shows that I guess he helped make the card, or it's towards him, or whatever the case is. But this is great. This is great stuff here. So he sent me a few cards here, and then we have Mark Lewin. And again, this is all compatible. They have all the stats on the back. I won't go too much into the stats on the back here. El Santo. So he's cool. I think he was one of the first luchador wrestlers from Mexico. So very, very cool. And then I got a Crush from Demolition. That is awesome. Whenever I have my Demolition cards, I can make the 3-man Demolition team that they had at the end. And then he also sent me a Cactus Jack card. And this is so cool, it has all the Legends of Wrestling logo and everything, to match up with the rest of the original sets and stuff like that. So very cool. And the last card, which is so awesome here too, Terry Funk. So he's going to be wrecking shop, like how they say it in Japan, Terry Funk. I'm so excited to use him. So, and I probably won't be using a lot of these guys though until I get some card sleeves. I need some card sleeves for this game. And the card sleeves are expensive. They're getting expensive, or you have to wait till Ultra Pro bring in some more card sleeves. So I got those, and then another member named Will. He also has bootlegs that he does, and he has um, I guess they were more specialized. These cards here, they're very sought after, I guess, and that type of thing. So he's a very well respected guy in the community as well. So, and his cards, if you purchase from him as well, they go towards uh, the Hall of Fame in Waterloo, Iowa, the George Tragos Luthez Hall of Fame. So that's very cool. So I was lucky enough. These cards apparently they go real quick. So I was lucky enough when I first got into this game, and I had to track down the guys, and I'm glad now. Maybe it's starting to opening up a bit now. Because for us new guys, I don't know you know who to contact and that type of thing. To get these cards and that. I'm new coming into this game, and to find out there's all these fancy cards, and then it's like, how do you get these cards? And so I'm glad maybe some of this stuff is starting to opening up, and the community, because I think there is new guys starting to come into this game. The more guys come into it and maybe put out videos like myself and other guys that are out there putting out videos, the more people you attract to this game, and then you have more money towards maybe getting more wrestler rights and all that type of thing. Well, anyways, uh, so back to Will. He sent me these cards here I was able to get from him. So I have the Hollywood Blondes that I was able to get from him. So this is Flying Brian Pillman and Stunning Steve Austin. So, and his cards too have a special little logo here on the back. So very cool. And it's the same. And as you notice too, these cards too, they have the same artists that do the Legends of Wrestling and Indie cards. So very, very cool. Um, Once I got into these color sets, you cannot get me to go black and white again. The only card I got that's black and white is an Andre the Giant card, and I was able to actually find now a colored Andre the Giant. So I don't think I'll be using the black and white Andre the Giant. Once you've done the color and the art, I cannot go back to black and white stuff. But everyone, you have your options though. There are a lot of cool black and white sets out there though. It's totally up to you. I think if you probably started with black and white cards, then you probably don't mind them. But I started with color, so now I'm a little more pickier, I guess, in that way. So, anyways, going back to these cards now. Now there's this very cool Shawn Michaels card. So this is not really, I don't think, rocker Shawn Michaels. This is more of the him with the belt here from that era of Shawn Michaels here. So very cool card. And then last but not least, the excellence of execution, Bret the Hitman Hart. So it looks very cool. And Will, I seen that he has a new set that the solo promoter just opened up on his channel, showing off Zeus, Outlaw, Ron Bass, all these different cards, and I hope I'm able to get those at some time. And again, you could contact Will on the Phil Singer message boards if you're looking to try and get some bootlegs off him. Um, so if you want more information, you could message me. I'll try and get you his name, his message board name, if you want to contact him through there. So yes, so I got those cards recently, and then I just wanted to show you some other cards that I got through the few months that I've been playing this game. That I've been able to acquire and print off and that type of thing here. So on the Phil Singer boards, you could get there's a bootleg forum or thread that has a lot of bootleg stuff in it. So if you go to that, you're able to get a lot of these guys here. So they have a lot of the NWA guys. So one card I wanted to show you is a Ric Flair card that I got. So I put him in the sleeve. So that's what I'm saying. I won't play cards now until they're like sleeved kind of thing. So I'm just a stickler for that. Carl, I got him shoved right to the bottom. So right, I did a good job at that. So I myself, I want my card protected and everything. So, and I'm showing you here that, if you really look, if you're new to the game and you're really looking for some of these wrestlers, that they probably are out there. You just have to do your homework and, try and contact some of these guys here. Um, Another guy in the community, his name is Jared. He teams up with this other guy, Slim, and they do cards. So I was able to get some cards from them. So I was going to show you a few of the cards that I've sleeved from them. And these cards I had to print off. Will actually will mail you the cards once you get it from him. So two different ways of getting cards. One guy will mail them out to you, and the other will send you PDFs that you'll have to print out. Either way is fine. I'm very happy with both gentlemen. They are awesome guys to talk to and deal with. So, you know, hopefully you get in contact with them if you are moving forward with this game here. So, anyways, I have Bad News Brown, and for their cards too, they have these little logo that says Slim's Legends Series 2. So very cool artwork. And then is Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. You might have saw me playing with him in the last Intercontinental tournament I was doing. And then we have the Blue Blazer. So again, the art for these cards are just amazing. I mean, this is one huge reason why I got into playing this game here. Here we have Killer Khan. And then we have the Repo Man, aka Smash. Barry Darso. Very cool. And then we have the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time. Now, Steven Honky Tonk Man, he has alternate artwork that Warner did for like the Rhythm and Blues Honky Tonk Man, So, but I'm happy that I got this card. If I could get that other card, great, I'm, and that's the thing, even though if there is bootlegs of certain wrestlers, I'm happy to still get the originals even from Phil Singer. Like say Kurt Hennig is in the original starter set, right? So you get Kurt Hennig if you buy the starter set, Mr. Perfect looking Kurt Hennig, and then if you get a bootleg, you might have a young AWA Kurt Hennig, and just like in like a video game or wrestling game, when you maybe you're changing the look of your characters and stuff like that. Like I'm totally fine. I will still support both means of getting wrestlers, So I don't think one is losing out over the other if that is the case or anything. Now these next three cards here, I want to show you. This just made my collection. If the world was to end today and I just had these cards here, I'm so happy. Of course I'm always looking forward to more cards, but this card here, this is the Ultimate Warrior. The art for this is just amazing. It's just amazing art. I'm just blown away by this art when I first saw this card. So again, Jared, just me in the Phil Singer boards. That's the handle he goes by. He was able to get me this card, and I was just so pleased. This is just an awesome card. I have to bring him in somehow or the other into my league, and then the next card here is my ultimate card. It is the man for me, Hulk Hogan. This card here just makes my day. This was the guy that got me watching wrestling from the AWA days, and saw him wrestle live in '86 here. And I was just, when Jared got me this card here, I was just floored. I'm like, okay, great. I can make the Hulkster, wrestle anybody in this game. This is great, So this right here, awesome card. I sure one day on the channel, Hulk Hogan will be wrestling, whoever, Harley Race, whoever you name it, he's gonna go after him. So, and then I have a few other versions of Hulk Hogan that Jared got me as well, and I'm just so pleased. And I just thank you, Jared. Thank you, Will, for allowing me to be able to get these cards that into your circle. And I'm glad maybe now that it's okay to show these cards on the channels, and to expose, to get the business going for this game. I think this game still has, despite it being an older game originating from 1986 with the Champions line, that now, maybe more wrestling fans, more gamers will maybe start to get into this. Now seeing that there is, actual wrestlers, actual licensed wrestlers, actual people that make, these different bootlegs to get your favorite wrestlers in, and not just some generic character that you're playing as. You're playing as these guys, and they have their actual moves. If you look at Hulk Hogan, his card, he has the collar and elbow shove down, the front face lock, the chin lock, the vertical suplex, the atomic drop, the boot to the face, the leg drop, and he even hulks up on one side here. It's guys, I cannot explain my happiness with this game. So that I just wanted to show those cards off, and so that is the Legends of Wrestling segment portion of my video. I just want to go over maybe just an overview of my channel. I just started recently getting back into making videos again. I've been inspired a lot by this game, really, and just playing games again. Like I have a 7-year-old daughter. I have a 3-year-old grandson. And they are sometimes, they're up in the day, and they need attention, and your family needs attention, especially, I'm a working guy. I go to work early in the mornings, coming home. So it's hard to be up to make a video sometimes, as much as maybe, you guys would like me to make videos. If you are subscribers to me and that, I would love to make videos and that, but sometimes, life is tough, and it's hard to just sometimes, get in front of a camera and make sure everything is right. And even just that itself, sometimes I was having problems with the camera, and just things weren't right. So I'm hoping now I'm able to start making more videos. I'm really liking this wrestling game, so there's going to be obviously more wrestling content. I'm just getting in another game here called Title Bout. So I just got the booklet here. I ordered it through Drive Through Games RPG. So this is another game coming here. I'm going through the rule booklet. I've been watching all kinds of videos on this game. So I want to do an unboxing when that comes, so you can see exactly, if you were to order something from Drive Through RPG, what you're getting, especially if you wanted to order Title Bout. So I'm so looking forward to that game, and of course I'll be doing playthroughs and commentary. Like when I play this wrestling game, and I do the commentary, I think of when I was a kid and doing playing with the LJN wrestlers, those big chunky wrestlers that I had, and I would set up the matches, and I had the ring, and I would do the commentary, because if it was in the game, it's in the game, just like EA Sports says, right? Like, that's how I felt. If there was a commentary, I'm doing the commentary. I'm making my own stories in my head. And for these games, if you play a game, if you like a game, it's easy to say for these games, all you're doing is rolling dice, all you're doing is flipping cards, or whatever the case is. If you play a game, even if you play Marvel United or something like that, like it's a miniature game, you're just moving around miniatures around a board. You're just playing cards. Like, it's a matter of how you want to see a game, what it does for you, what is the theme of the game, does it interest you? So, certain games you will not be attracted to, and there's games out there that, fit your theme, but sometimes just to knock a game just to say, oh, you're just rolling dice, you're flipping cards, like, it's appealing to somebody else. They see it, they have their own their own way of having fun. As long as you're having fun playing a game, that's all that matters, right? So yeah, obviously I'll be doing some of these playthroughs for the wrestling, the boxing game that's coming in. Again, I was showing you, I have Marvel United. I paint these figures here. So there's Venom. As you saw, I had Bullseye. I got all the sets for that. So I still play miniature games. I still love miniature games. I'm kind of shying off though from buying miniature games, especially from Kickstarter, just the way shipping prices have gone up in the world, and then waiting, a full year to get your game and all that type of stuff. And I don't know if I want to go through that hassle anymore. I'm the games here, the wrestling, the boxing, and stuff like that. I could get this and play it like that. They're here. They get shipped to you right away. Tons of enjoyment. I'm a boxing fan. I'm a wrestling fan. I'm a football fan. Like I love sports. I love comics. I love movies and that. And so my interests are all over the place. I guess but and that's the thing. At the end of the day, I can only do so much. You can only watch a certain amount of movies, but then you're lacking in some other place where you're not painting figures, you're not playing a game, you're not playing a video game, you're not reading a book. Like you only have so much time in a day, right? So unless you're retired, like Mr. Ferguson out there that has about 12 wrestling leagues that he told me, and Mr. Ferguson, you're an awesome guy. I'm glad to have met you. Um, so and until I get that kind of time, like your interest, you can only do so much, right? So, um, but anyways, and so yeah, and then so I do like still playing miniature games. This is a vampire from Vampire Hunters, and I'm painting. I'm someone I like to paint up my games before I play them. Kind of like unlocking a character in a video game, that type of thing. So, but anyways, so yeah, so my channel, I still do reviews, I still do playthroughs. Like I said, I've gotten a little more into the wrestling, and a boxing game is coming that I'm very anxious to play. So I'll probably have a lot of playthroughs for that. I want to do playthroughs for Marvel United. I have another game like that, Vampire Hunters. I would love to do playthroughs for that. Street Masters, and if you guys want to see anything, like if you watch some of my older videos, I have like Conan, and I have the Street Masters and that type of thing. So if you want to see something, just let me know. But I'm gonna do things that I like, and hopefully you like. Hopefully you get an idea if it's good for you or not. And there's no pressure to subscribe to my channel or anything like that. I do videos. I thank you for subscribing. I thank you for all the comments. I am so honored and blessed that you guys, if I'm entertaining or if you're getting information from me, I'm still thankful that you watch my channel. So yeah, so that's where my channel is going, and I hope to maybe do maybe a live feed, live chat, like some of these other channels are doing now, where they do actual live playthroughs or live, just talking with the subscribers and that, just catching up in that. So hopefully I'd like to do that. I would like to also maybe do a collaboration with some other YouTubers out there, and just have some chats, or just if that time comes. There's a few other channels that like for this wrestling game, Carlzilla. Please watch his Legends of Wrestling. Again, he might be giving away something that you're missing out on if you want to get into this game. Very awesome channel. Uh, there's also Al Red Sox fan. He does a lot of the sports simulation. Very good guy. Watch his channel. He's got all kinds of sports simulations going on there. Solo promoter for the Legends of Wrestling, Champions of the Galaxy, all these other things. He does all kinds of videos for that. Check him out. There's all kinds of guys on here, where you can get lots of good videos, information, content, and I'm not a jealous guy in any way. I want to meet guys. I want to, we all love games. We all, want to produce content, and make people happy, and entertain, and maybe um just having fun with it, just having fun with just being able to make content, right? So I just want to thank you guys for watching, and if you have any questions, comments, please feel free to ask me anything. If I can answer it for you, I will try. And I just thank you all again. For those who, again, love you guys. And hopefully I will be doing some more videos, and hopefully we'll be seeing you soon. So thanks again. Like I said, title belt is on its way. So I hope to do an unboxing for that very soon and get into that. And hopefully there'll be some more Legends of Wrestling. Hopefully there'll be some more miniature games being played, and even book reviews, right? So thanks again, guys, and God bless. Thank you.